Hello guys and welcome back to another Days After video. This video is all gonna be about tips and tricks. I'll show you 10 of them and you tell me down in the comments which one did you know about, which one you didn't know about, or if you just knew all of them because you're insane. Well, let's go straight in the video. Tip number 1. Forcing quest rewards in the mail. This can be done by simply filling your inventory right before claiming a quest reward. To do this, simply split other items in multiple stacks so that they take more slots in your inventory right before claiming the reward. If you have a big bag, just remove it temporarily so that you have less space to cover with items. This can be applied to any quest available in the game. Tip number 2. Healing with food. Healing with food was changed in one of the previous patches where it went from healing you instantaneously. You would eat a steak and get healed for 20 immediately, but now it's over time, as you can see, plus 22 over 3 seconds. And I'm going to show you a little simple trick you can use when you don't really want to use bandages or disinfection items. Here I'm going to show you. I'm going to eat a steak. Actually, I'm going to eat 2 steaks and you're going to see my HP slowly spiking up. Plus 7, plus 8. But if you combine multiple foods simultaneously, you will see an increase on healing over time all of a sudden. That's because they are not being put in queue one right after another, but instead they're all healing over time at the same time. Let's take for example steak plus beans plus smoked meat. You can see multiple numbers healing you at the same time. So the more different foods you eat at the same time, the higher the amount of healing over time you will gain. So if we eat all this food one, and one, we're gonna get an insane amount of boost on healing. This is one way to get around avoiding using bandages or disinfection kits or med kits, depending on, obviously, maybe you're having a very tough fight with a boss or something. But there you go, guys. Tip number 3. Companions. Companions, as you guys know, gain percentage of your weapon's damage. As you can see, this one does 57, this one does 1110. So technically you would be thinking, oh, so I should be using the chainsaw with 110 damage instead of this because this does more damage. But that's wrong, because the companion actually also takes in count your attack speed. So 1.5 for the chainsaw, 0.5 for the golden blood gun. So statistically, the golden blood gun is much better choice for the companion because it will increase the damage they can output drastically. Here I'm gonna show you the difference. 18, 17. 18, 17. Let's grab the Georgie, we swap to the chainsaw. 12, 12, 11, 12, 12. As you can see, the companion is lacking way more damage because the weapon is way too slow compared to the golden blood gun with its 0.5 attack speed. So now that you guys know this, you guys can put to good use the subguns that I'm personally not a fan of. I like to use the subguns with companions because they have a very fast attack speed, and also the machine guns. They are extremely very good weapon to use with the companions because they have an insane damage compared to on top of the really fast attack speed. So there you go, guys. Tip number 4. Gift merchant. There's a lot of people that don't know about this, but if you go down here and press on update offers, it will say update for 7 coin immediately or wait. A lot of people don't know that if you just press wait, as you can see now, he will be back in 20 minutes with a fresh stock of gifts. This timer will increase over the day as you keep pressing wait, but you have a good chance to get the gifts you need. Tip number 5. Learn how to harvest efficiently. So as a beginner, you just unlocked your iron tools. And now what? As you can see, iron tools have a secret perk that says chance for efficient mining. Both of them, both the iron hammer and the iron axe. If you go to tap more and you press this question mark, it will say a chance to get more common resources. So you have a 50% chance to get double the material. It will go up from default to 1 star, 75%, 2 star, guaranteed 100% chance to get double. So now, how do we put that to good use? If you're a beginner, you just unlock your iron tools and you're struggling with getting scrap iron. You can just hit the tree twice with your normal tool and then change to the other tool. Bam, 4 pine block. This also applies for the stone, the clay, the scrap metal. You will always get double as long as you have a 2-star iron tool. So your goal is to get to 2-star as soon as you can, so you can maximize the amount of resources you get from each node. Now on to the next one. Tip number 6, enemy knowledge perks. Enemy knowledge perks has a lot of damage bonuses depending on which enemy are you hitting. There is damage bonuses for each single enemy on the game. And unlike the weapon counterpart, let's take for example small arms, increase damage to crafted pistol, this perk will actually display on the weapon itself. You will see the damage increasing, but these other perks in enemy knowledge are not displayed on the weapon. Instead, you have to keep in mind that they are currently active. These perks are constantly active as long as you are hitting the enemy that is related to the category. So let's take in this case, for example, aggressive survivor. We have 4% extra damage. So technically, this weapon should be able to one-shot a raider with 95 HP. And I'm gonna show you an example. He has 95 HP, my weapon says 91 sneak damage, but I can still one-shot them. And here's another example. This crafted sword says 53 sneak damage, so technically I should not be able to one-shot this raider right here. But I can, because the perk is constantly active passively as long as I'm hitting the right enemy, which I have the perk to boost my damage for. Tip number 7. Know how to use your coins. As you can see, I have here 1176 coins. I've been getting them from Nox boxes that I've been getting and grinding from airdrop. And what do I mean by use your coins wisely? Use your coins wisely, and for that I mean use it on benches. When you find a bench that requires an insane amount of materials that are extremely hard for you to get, just use your coins. This is the best way to put your coins to good use, and if you think about it, once you're done with your benches, all the coins you gain are just gonna bank up. They're just gonna sit there, and when you need something you can just maybe buy it. And let's see, for this for example, as you can see, this is really expensive. 12 steel plates, 20 engine parts, 20 stone coal, which I guess stone coal is not too bad, but if I don't want to pay the steel plates, I'll just throw some coins. You might be like, but Cookie, that's a lot of coins. And I would be like, yeah, but I don't need them. Like, what am I gonna use coins for? There's nothing to use coins for other than replenish your energy or buy Nox boxes, but this is a horrible idea. What else you could do? You can also buy, where is it? The Molotovs. If you're in a sticky situation, you can spend 40 coins and get yourself some cocktails, so you don't have to go back home, grab the Molotovs and go back again because you forgot to bring them. And these Molotovs will also go on your email, so when you buy them they will stay on your email until you grab them. Same for fuel. Maybe you're having a rough time with fuel, maybe you just, I don't know, you're running out of fuel for some time, for some reason. You can buy some fuel. So be smart and use your coins wisely. Tip number 8. Dying in days after is not as punishing as most of the survival games. You won't lose the bag ever. If you die for any reason, you will never lose your bag. You will drop all the items you have on you if you die on a specific zone, but as I will show you in a sec, you will also get the choice to spawn at home with all your items in case you die. And I'm gonna show you right now. Hello, Mr. Marv, or I should say Marv. As you can see, I have a chance to respawn at home with nothing but my bag, or respawn at home with all my items. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on respawn and show you that you won't lose your bag ever once you obtain it. This will reset the days without deaths counter here though, so keep in mind that if you care about that. Also, dying on the same zone twice will make the previous bag disappear, so keep that in mind, guys. As you can see, I have my bag, so now that you know that, don't be scared of losing your bag and just get out there, try new stuff, die if needed. And well, yeah, goodbye berry tea and 1 stone, I guess. Tip number 9. Sell your extra bags. As you can see, we have a large backpack which we got from the Knox boxes, and if you didn't know, you can just sell them. He's gonna pay you 30 labels for the large backpacks, and he's gonna pay you 50 labels for the bigger one. Let's see, what's his name? This one for the travel backpack. He's gonna pay you 50 instead. So better grab the chest full of backpacks and get rich on labels. Tip number 10. Interrupting enemies. As you can see, we have an Austin here, and I know by default that he will go in berserker mode as soon as he spots me or I go towards him. And this can be simply interrupted by hitting the enemy in melee with a melee weapon or with just your fists, as you can see. You can use a machete to interrupt him, you can use any other melee weapon. As long as you are hitting him close face to face, you should be fine. I will approach him and he's gonna start screaming. And as you can see, as soon as you hit him, he will stop going in berserker mode, which will make him stronger, faster, and will take way less damage. And we're back. Thank you for sticking on to the end of the video, guys. Make sure to leave a like, sub, and a comment, specifically a comment more than everything else, because I want to know which tips you guys knew about, if you knew all of them, if you didn't know any of them, stuff like that. But either way, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you, goodbye!